there, Libra. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of April 4th through 10th of 2022. So let's just see what your messages are going to be for this week. Cards are coming out nicely. Sometimes they're so slow, but for this reading, they're coming out in a nice, timely fashion. So it's like your angels know exactly what they want to be telling you for this time. So let's keep going. 2 more cards to come out. Oh boy, what a jumble we got here. Oh. And 1 more. Wah! Okay. There we go. Okay. Well, this is all very confirming. This is like everything that you already know is confirming everything. Okay? Yes, you are seeing this situation accurately. So it's like you have this hesitance. It's like you know you have to do something or other, but you don't want to. And okay, so what is that? It's like you don't want somebody else to think poorly of you. That you think they depended upon you and now you're going to be backing away or something like that. If you follow your gut, you will be backing away, or perhaps you have already. But it's tearing you up inside. You feel like, oh no, they were depending on me. Do not give in to that. You are seeing the situation accurately. You are seeing what's real, and not the part that, like, the part that made you back away is what's real. The other part is there's something within your ego. It's an old pattern or belief system of something or something like that from, like, and I mean old. This is, you were a kid. Something that, like, it was a life and death almost situation, self-preservation, something to keep you alive, that you started to people please. And now is the time to break from that. Because otherwise you're going to keep falling into this situation where you don't dare walk away from somebody who is toxic to you. Whew. This is huge. This is huge. You need to do this. You need to understand that you do not have to please everybody in order to survive. You do not have to please everybody in order to survive. Feeling that loosening off. It's something that intellectually you know this. It's like, but I'm not sure you understood how old that was within you. And so now is your opportunity to let go of that. To have, like, it's like there's been a cage right here around rib cage and stuff like that, that it's all been so tight and holding you in, and you have to be rigid this way, and you can't behave in any other way, because otherwise you won't survive. But that is not true. It felt that way as a very young child. It's not true. So for this new situation, and there's more than one of them, feels like, you're seeing this accurately, and you do need to cut cords between you and these people who are toxic to you. They are toxic to you, and so you cannot keep them in order to survive. In fact, it's the opposite of what your old belief system has been telling you. It's that old trigger that triggers so quick that you don't even realize it's doing it. Yeah. So breaking free of that is it's your big thing right now. That's your big growth right now. You will find that you are completely different on the inside of you. It's like there's a spring been sprung that allows you to go from this to this. It's a glorious feeling. It really is, allowing you to fly free. Yeah. And to not feel any guilt, like that'll want to intrude, but you know there's no place for it. You've done a lot of this work already, but now it's the final thing. It's the last thing. Okay, all right. Now, what will help with this will be affirmations. Now, it says on here morning affirmations. And so, yeah, morning is a good time to do affirmations, but you choose what time works best for you. Your affirmations should be geared towards I am worthy, I am thriving, I am directly fed by healthy relationships. Those kinds of things. So keep that in mind when you are, when you are formulating your affirmations and you're writing them down. Keep them positive. I am this. I am this. Right? And you'll say those multiple times a day to yourself. If you find that you're kind of just reading it mindlessly and just, to say the words out loud, stop yourself. Get really grounded. Read them deliberately. I am thriving. Wow, what does thriving feel like? Yeah. Yeah, you bet. I'm thriving. Right? Like that is amazing. So that's how you're going to do your morning affirmations or your all-day affirmations. And that will help you stay out of that old situation, that old survival trigger, right? It is not a matter of life and death now. Okay. It will take a little bit of persistence. You'll have to keep on this. You might slide backwards every now and then, but allow your friends to help you, allow the people around you to instruct you, and take them at their word. And that will help. That will help. Take their advice. Do as they say. Okay, they're just saying there's somebody whose advice you don't want to take. Will they know who that is? Yeah, you know who that is. So the ones who truly have your best interests at heart, the ones who truly can see the situation, they're saying, get out of there. Do not have contact with that person anymore. And you're doing that, and it feels like crap to you in a way. It feels good, but it doesn't. And so every once in a while, you might backslide, but then, no, some of you won't, so that's good. Some of you might, but you need to go back to it. You need to step back into doing what you need to do. You may have to have persistence. For those of you who don't slide back into it, good job. And keep yourself supported. Keep the positive energy flowing. The affirmations, keep the affirmations going. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, and you can trust all this. This is in your best interest. The world is conspiring in your favor. That is absolutely true. Flow, infinity, abundance, all that stuff happens as you honor yourself. And you can trust that. That's beautiful. Oh, there's so much freedom here. They're telling me that you don't even know yet. As soon as you can fully break free from that toxic energy that's been going on in your life for a long time, like before you can remember, there's been somebody in your life who's been that, like that vampire, right? And often more than one at a time. And so you can trust that you are capable of breaking free of that old pattern that was set so long ago. Okay. And, you know, part of this, a huge key part of this, is the self-forgiveness. When you can forgive yourself for, as you perceive it, letting down somebody, right? Then it makes it a lot easier to not fall into that again with a different person in the future. We've been taught, most of us have been taught, that it's desirable to be self-sacrificing for somebody else's benefit. That, oh, I won't take that thing that I want because there's only one left and somebody else might want it more than me. Angels are saying, no, that doesn't serve anybody well. So this self-forgiveness, you will get there as you continue to work through this, cutting off the toxic people. And you will be able to forgive yourself for what you've perceived as being, that you're not fulfilling what you should do for them. No, that's inaccurate. You shouldn't, there's nothing you should do for anybody else. There is what you should do for yourself, though, and that's this. Okay? All right. Hopefully, like some of that felt like a little bit disjointed, but hopefully you got the full message. They kind of went back and forth a bit. But, okay, so we have the daily guidance cards here, and we will ask for one more bit of wisdom for you for this week. And we'll just see. Okay. Yeah, steady progress. You've been making a lot of progress with this. You have. You've taken steps all along. And so it is time to take the final step with that and trust it. You got this. Okay. Wow, Libra. Deep, deep messages for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. And I love you. And I will see you next week.